Hello friends and adventurers, welcome back to Secret Song Games. I'm Adrian and we are back in Arx Fatalis. We last left off as we were about to rescue Shani. We know a shady meeting is about to take place at the stone pillar over here. So let's find a good place to hide. The campfire over here. So where are we supposed to hide? Here. Ah, there's the bastards. 1, 2, and 3. So we gotta follow these 3 assholes to their meeting place. But we gotta keep the last one lagging behind. That's intentionally scripted, by the way. I'm gonna use this incinerate spell on one of them when okay, so we gotta make sure that we're far away behind them, but not too close to aggro them. So yeah, they move very slowly, unfortunately. Not much we can do. I didn't go to the city of Arx because I'm not sure if I go to the city of Arx now before we rescue Shani. I'm not sure if she dies. I know we can fail this quest. So I didn't want to take any chances. I wanted to get this quest done right away. So they went this way. Yeah, there they are. Gotta make sure we do not aggro them. Some of the poisons over here. Yeah, unfortunately we make a lot of noise, as you can see. There is a stealth armor set. Jesus, I wish they would move faster. There's a stealth armor set in the game. We can pickpocket enemies if we really want to. But it's a hit and miss, that's the thing. I think it works in good combination with the invisibility potion or the invisibility spell. We are gonna get access to such a spell. Really super useful when it comes to stealing stuff. Okay, so here basically they're gonna open the gate. And once that happens, they're gonna start a ritual. And if we're too slow, Shani's gonna get sacrificed. And it's gonna spawn a demon, basically. So we wanna make sure that we hit the meeting place exactly as they open the gate. Right now. So we aggro one of them. Perfect. Let's do another. And let's cast an incinerate spell on the last guy. This guy. Perfect. The incinerate actually does an area of effect damage. Yeah, Shani, don't worry about it. You're gonna be safe. You're gonna be okay. Cast the healing spell. And bye-bye, bad guy. So they're all done. Perfect. Pop a torch. Loot all of them. And that's it. Shani should be safe. Loot these guys as well. Yeah, they don't have a lot of interesting stuff on them. Bunch of necklaces and crap. Yeah, Shani, I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you.
Now, this weapon has been poisoned.
And let's see what's in the chests. We have a sacrificial implement. I think we can actually use the sacrificial implement on Shani. I'm gonna save the game and see what happens if I use it. Use these tools, see if I can open this chest.
There you go.
A golden cup, a levitate spell, and some healing potions. Okay, save the game. Can I actually light up these? Yes, I can. The scary demon altar. What happens if I use the sacrificial implement on Shaney? So yeah, we can use the sacrificial implement on her. And it's gonna spawn. This is a demon. And they're actually quite powerful in the game, as you can see. A couple of hits and we're dead. They can be killed, as you can imagine. I wonder if I can close the door on him. Yeah, we gotta... we gotta be careful with this demon. So... ouchie. Seal up. Let's prepare some fireball spells so we can cast them all at once. And yeah, they're quite dangerous. They're one of the most dangerous enemies in the game. Cast a bless spell on us. Yeah, as you can see, it's not easy to cast spells while you're moving. And this guy actually has a crap ton of hit points, by the way. So this is the consequence of failing to rescue Shaney, by the way. They're gonna summon this thing. The demons are really creepy. I mean, I love how they made the character models. The poison is gonna do a lot of work for us. They're really creepy. I mean, I love the model. The model of the demon is creatively done. And by the way, poison stacks. So the more we poison the demon, the more damage is it gonna take.
Now, this weapon has been poisoned.
Yeah, it's been poisoned, alright. As you can see, it has a crap ton of hit points. Requires a lot of hits to kill. That's why poison is super useful, because it's gonna help you in combat. I'm actually curious, how much experience does killing a demon? So we need 641 experience to level up. Oh, is he stuck down there, or he can actually get up? Oh, he can actually get up. Yeah, I keep popping healing potions right now out of desperation. Jesus, I need to start using some more fireballs. Jesus, how much hit points does this guy have? A lot. No, you don't. Wow, this guy is amazingly powerful. Yeah, I know this is a waste of time just fighting this demon. I think we only have a couple of mandatory demon fights in the entire game. This is an optional one. What happens if you fail to rescue Shaney? And he's actually managing to block some of my hits. And I need to poison my arrows again.
Now, this weapon has been poisoned.
Come on, dude, just die already. Okay, finally. He's dead. So we got a shit ton of experience. We got almost 1,000 experience points from killing this guy. Sadly, he doesn't give any loot, so killing him doesn't do anything. So let's just rescue Shaney. Hello, Shaney. You okay?
Help me!
Oh, come on, you're okay. We're just gonna make her way to the exit.
Hello! Help me, please!
Yeah, you're okay, dude. You're okay. Don't be like that. The bad men are dead. You can go home to mom. And that's about it. So we're gonna go back to the city of Arx. empty our inventory, and we're gonna do the mystery of Fallon Orbi Planax. And also, since we're here, we're gonna do the second clue of Oliver's quest, because he said one of the clues was in the troll mines, hidden beneath the stones. There's a couple of areas with the stones. I think our inventory is actually completely full at this point, which kind of sucks. Let's put this over here. So I think we need to go this way. And is it over here? I can't remember exactly where we were supposed to go. Me friend. Me friend of trolls. I love the trolls in this game, by the way. So yeah, I think we gotta go... Nope, not this way. Not that way. This way? Should be the place where the chests are. Is it the spot? No, it has to be the other spot. Yeah, completing Oliver's quest gives you a huge experience reward and also a super powerful ring that we're gonna be using till the end of the game. So yeah, the clue should be here. So we need to use a shovel over here. And there's a note, a piece of paper. We're gonna be reading it. Well done, stranger. Here's the second clue. Is on level for the next clue, try and see what cannot be seen in the chamber beneath the goblin prisons. So that's the chamber we first jumped to at the beginning of the game when we fell through the trap door. So that's clue number 2. We're gonna be going there. First, our plan is to complete the mystery of Fallon Orbi Planax's murder. Afterwards, we're gonna go to level 5. Because on level 5, I think we should have access to the super powerful Movis rune, which is gonna help us out enormously. Imagine that we have a speed spell that can stack, so we can double our movement speed. If we cast it again, we're gonna triple our movement speed. If we cast it again, we're gonna quadruple our movement speed, and so on and so forth. The only thing is that it depletes your mana quite rapidly. And we can pop mana potions to keep that spell active. It's gonna be especially useful in certain difficult fights. You're gonna see what I'm talking about when we get there. And that rune is gonna be essentially a lifesaver, and especially a time saver. Even if there's a limited amount of mana potions in the game, still gonna want to use it. So quickly go to the city of Arx, clear the inventory, and solve the murder. So let's go to the blacksmith, and then we're gonna talk to Shanie's mom. Okay, so cleared a bit of our inventory. Talk to Maria.
I am so happy you found Shani. I don't know how to thank you, traveler. We are far from rich, but maybe there's something here in my stall that you'd like in return. Please, take something with our blessing.
So we leveled up. We got a couple of potions. Oh, I'm stuck. Hey Shani.
You have a big nose.
Yes, I have a big nose. Real life too. So can we get this for free? Is that the question? So we have 6,000 gold pieces. Is it for free? No, we actually had to pay for it. Well, that kind of sucks. Gonna get these as well. Can I sell the sacrificial implements? Yes, thank you. We're already making some money. I think I'm gonna sell the ropes as well. Don't really need them. What else can we sell? Bone powder, definitely. This book was the book about Danny, yeah. We're gonna sell this as well. And does Maria have anything else interesting? A bunch of healing potions. Not particularly interested. I think that's about it. This book is for Gru. Yes, The Bowered Chickens by Lord Inut, the farmer of Lucalau. So this is a guy that has devoted his entire life to studying chickens. You can read about it, but he's basically so fascinated about them, and we're actually gonna encounter him later on. He actually even made a whole language for the chickens. Bok means hello. Brock means what are you doing? Bok bok indicates that what one is about to do is forbidden. Yeah. I'm actually curious if this book, there's a super secret quest related to this guy, to the power of chickens. Okay, so I think we're ready to solve the mystery of Fallon Orbiplanex's murder, by the looks of things. Hey, Shaney. So let us go to the palace. Okay, so we're back in the castle. We're back in the palace. Let's check out people's rooms, see exactly what we can find. So this room contained a weapon, basically this thingy. This is the room of sui berries. Let's see what it contains. So we have a bottle of wine, a key, some pie, and a chest. Let's put a key on the key ring. So we have a create field and a raise the dead spell scroll. That's interesting. So yeah, you can raise the dead. This is Fallen Orbiplanex's quarters. We have the key for it, but let's check out the last room. Felnor's quarters. Let's see if we can lockpick Felnor's quarters. I did put a lot of points into technical skill.
I think I've damaged my tools. There you go.
There you go. So what do we have? We have a chest that has a ring of general protection. We're gonna sell that. And anything else? Anything up here? Actually, now that it come to think of it, I didn't check on top of the beds, did I? This doesn't have any secrets. And did I check on top of this bed? Yes, I did. Okay, so let's check out Fallon Orbiplanex's chambers. So what do we have? We have a hanging. Ooh, and a code.
Locked.
And a chest. Now, let's see if we can open the chest.
It's too complicated.
Too complicated, you say, huh?
It's too complicated.
So one thing we can do is use the bless spell. And if we use it, it's gonna increase our stats by quite a lot.
It's too complicated.
It might actually allow us to open this chest.
Too complicated for me.
We're at 74
It's too
right now,
complicated for me.
which is quite a lot.
It's too complicated.
And we keep failing at 74.
It's too complicated.
We failed a lot. There's also a spell scroll over here. Telekinesis spell scroll. Wonder if the key we have opens this chest.
Locked.
It does not. So we have a clue over here. 6 becomes 4 when you take the first from it. So 6 becomes 4 when you take the first from it, huh? The first multiplied by the second makes the last, and the last multiplied by the first makes 16. So that gives us a hint on this code. And we can actually start the first multiplied by the second makes the last. And the last multiplies by the first makes 16. So that tells me the code might be 2 or 8, perhaps? Let's see if I'm right.
Ah, here we are. Fallon's precious notebook. I think it is time to call the council together.
Aha. Alan's precious notebook.
Very well. Now that all the members of the council are present, let us begin. Felnor, what have you found in Fallon Orbiplanix's notes?
Let me see. Fallon mentions something about the guard, Urzog. He says he saw him practicing dark rituals involving animal sacrifices. Perhaps it was Urzog who was behind Fallon's murder. Or perhaps it was even the high priest of the cult of Akbar. Oh, listen to this. I discovered the existence of a cult which wishes to invoke Akbar onto Arx.
Always suspicious of that Urzog. Guards, throw Urzog into the cells.
Felnor, who is this Akba I heard you speak of?
Akbar is a powerful devil, the god of destruction, that this cult is evidently trying to invoke and bring back to Arx. It would be blasphemy to allow this act to be perpetrated, and a total disaster for every living being on our planet.
Yes, here. Listen to the next bit. This evening I shall contact the Nodin to ask for their help.
The Nodin?
The Nodin is the dimension which regulates the existence of gods. They maintain the universal equilibrium by preventing an imbalance in the power of gods.
If Fallon really had been able to contact the Nodin, it is possible they may have sent an emissary here to stop the coming of Akbar.
An emissary?
These emissaries are creatures of pure energy when they are on the Nodin. They are sent to cut off the energy channels which might drive the gods out of their dimension. I have heard amazing tales of emissaries who have the strength of 100 men, or who can perform the highest forms of magic. Others who are invincible. These emissaries are called guardians.
Somewhere in the fortress is a cult which recites impious prayers to a fragment of a meteorite made entirely of a material called koltk. This rock is said to have come from the place where Akbar was born. Normally, this substance is indestructible. In truth, Felnor, only a guardian of the Nodin could destroy this meteor.
How could one of these guardians stop the incarnation of a god just by destroying a piece of rock?
It is the impious prayers of the priests and their hideous sacrifices which are focused by the meteor. It provides a channel of energy for Akbar, who, when he has gathered enough, will be able to complete his incarnation in Arx. If that happens, destruction and suffering will be unleashed upon us. We must find and destroy this meteorite at any cost.
How shall we find this guardian?
I have a fragment of koltk in my laboratory, which may be of great assistance in finding him.
Let's be clear about one thing. We know that the cult of Akbar has a great presence in Arx, and that it is gaining power. Luckily, we were able to stop Urzog, the cult's high priest, before it was too late. But other worshippers could still invoke Akbar. We must find this famed guardian of the Nodin as soon as possible.
In addition, the war with the Ilsids is very troubling, Majesty. What should we do about it?
Carlo, we need a solid plan of defense. I fear the worst. Nobody knows exactly what these Ilsids are or who commands them. Guards, bring me the fragment of koltk. Shaegar, while our army is facing the Ilsids, we will need your help to find this legendary guardian. I cannot deny that this task will be harsh and lengthy. In fact, we have no idea what the guardian will look like, or even if it is already among us. But I have faith in your capabilities.
Here is the stone, Your Majesty.
Good. Put it on the table. Take this stone, Shaegar. It is a small thing, but the Guardian is the only one who is capable of destroying this fragment of meteor. Above all, take great care. Great heavens!
Welcome, Guardian. Allow me to explain your next mission. You know the rules of the Nodin, the dimension of gods and demon princes. No being of power is permitted to leave this dimension, but Akba is preparing to invade a world called Arx. A group of his followers is presently trying to invoke him. You know that this must not be. We cannot fight Akba from here, for we can impose nothing on the gods. So we shall send you to destroy this cult which worships him, and without the adulation of followers, his power will diminish to acceptable levels.
I shall destroy this cult, Master.
It will be no simple task. For this mission, we shall confer upon you a specific skill to allow you to destroy the cultic rock which is linked to Akba's power. It is impervious to mortal attack. This rock is the source of the problem, as it channels the energy given by Akba's followers. Soon, Akba will have enough energy to enable him to complete his incarnation on Arx.
I understand, Master. Will I have a contact in Arx?
Your contact died during the transmission of his message. You will have to find your own way when you get there. This is extremely troublesome, as the shock of the passage is disastrous for a Guardian's memory. You may be disoriented for a while before your memory returns and you recall this conversation. But there is no other way. Prepare yourself. You are about to be transported. I will bring you back when you have completed your mission.
But that means that Shaegar is...
The Guardian. It all makes sense to me now, and especially his constant desire to help others. I am honored to meet you, Guardian.
Touching this stone has enlightened my mind. I was sent here to stop the coming of Akba, and I must act without delay. First, I need to gain access to the secret temple. There I shall destroy the stone by simply touching it.
May the wisdom of the Nodin guide you, Shaegar.
Don't let us delay you further.
Okay, so that was a lot of... Those were a lot of plot twists. So apparently we are the Guardian, as we suspected. Well, we are the main character, so... So we have a guard called Urzac, who has been taking part in the rituals. We are basically the god police as a Guardian. And have a hidden button over here. Yeah, it is nothing more than a shortcut, really. Takes you over here. And what else?
I don't want to die.
Yeah.
Herzog, I presume. Tell me why you killed Fallon Orbit Planix. Are you the high priest of the cult of Akba?
Oh, mercy! Don't kill me! Oh, Guardian of the Light, I am no priest. I swear it. The rituals were only to bring my dear wife back from the dead.
Tell me more, Herzog.
They contacted me, but always remained hidden in shadow. The priests assured me that if I prayed to Akba and performed the rituals, my wife would return to me. But it was all lies. Oh, please have mercy on my wretched soul.
Give me another good reason to spare your life, mortal.
I can help you. The entrance to their temple is through the metal door in the yellow tulip. They gave me the password. Fat Kapel.
Okay, so we have a password now.
Have mercy on me, kind Guardian.
Have mercy
I
on
had no
me.
idea.
Can I open this door?
That's not possible.
It's not possible. That is unfortunate. So let's equip this telekinesis spell. Yeah, a lot of plot twists. One after the other. Create field. The create field is arguably one of the most useless spells in the game. The raise dead is an interesting one. Ooh, what do we have here?
I hate to have to repeat this once again, Luneshire. Find Krahus and return it to us, or you will regret your slackness.
You know that. I've been doing everything I can to find these rebels for the last 20 years, ever since they kidnapped my daughter and murdered my wife. I promise you that.
Enough. The Order has no interest in your sob stories. Results are the only thing that can save you from the expression of our disappointment. Now,
Okay.
Sister Shinkash will stay here to help you, as always.
Interesting. The plot thickens. Snake women have a deal with Luneshire.
I don't understand any of this. What was this conversation about?
Listen, no offense, but I think it would be best if you stayed out of this. This concerns something internal to the kingdom.
Aha.
Don't let us delay you further.
Okay. Well, we have a bunch of things to do now. So yeah, as I was saying, the Raise Dead spell, it basically raises a zombie. But in order to actually kill a zombie in the game, you need a wooden stake. So you can actually raise zombies, kill them, and even get experience for that. Zombies are super awesome, by the way. Scary as fuck. They used to scare the living shit out of me as a kid. Look at that model. Look at that model. It's so well done. Yeah.
Come closer.
Come closer. Die. Join us.
Must eat now.
They have such cool lines, man. Let's quickly kill him. Yeah. They do poison you. So now that he's down on the ground, not actually dead, in order to kill him, we need to use a wooden stake on him. And now he's officially dead. He basically gives you about 90 experience points. And yeah, this is the raise zombie spell. Once we have the proper rune, we can actually raise more of them. And sort of grind experience just a bit. But we only have a limited amount of wooden stakes in the game. So that's the thing. We cannot do that infinitely. Which is good. Can I drop any other food I have over here? You said you were hungry, huh? Eat some mushrooms then. What else? Let's clear our inventory a bit. So we gotta go to the yellow tulip, you say. I kind of want to go to level 5, first of all, because I want to get access to the cool speed rune. That is one of the best runes in the game. If arguably not the best rune. Fireball, levitate. Okay, we can sell these things. Cool. So, I think this is enough for this episode. We found out a bunch of interesting things. We're gonna go to level 5 next. Oh, this is yeah, it opens this gate. And now this is open as well. Interesting. La-di-da. Let's see if we can talk to Sister Shinkash. Find out a bit more about Luneshire's issues with the snake women. See what it's all about. So let's have a chat with Shinkash.
Shinkash. In what way is the king beholden to the order of Adurnium?
It's nothing to do with your quest, Guardian. Suffice it to say that there is a debt that must be paid.
Does the king have something which belongs to you?
The treaty. The king must honor our treaty. That's all.
Uh-huh, there's a treaty, you say. Interesting.
May the wisdom of the Nodin guide
May
you,
the wisdom
Shaegar.
of the Nodin guide us. Let us hope so. Yeah, as for the create field spell, just sort of creates a field. It's sometimes useful, but the problem is that the field that you create doesn't last very long. Can help you in a pinch, but then again, why would you create a field when you can, for example, create other more useful spells, such as just healing up, just killing the enemy, stuff like that. I don't know. I guess it depends on your playstyle. But it's nice that there is spell diversity.
Do not let my presence here disturb you, Shaegar. Your identity has been confirmed to me. The prophecy was right. Now it's up to you to fulfill it. Although I would not wish to guide your destiny, Shaegar, let me suggest a valuable aid. Follow me, and I will teach you the art of walking through the walls in this kingdom. On each of the kingdom's levels, my sisters have set up a similar room. To use these portals, stand in front and chant the spell, Activate Portal. Then you will be able to travel to any of the other portals you have activated beforehand. May your faith in the gods be strength in the face of darkness.
Thank you. So we can now finally activate the portals. This one is activated, and we got the Mega and Communicatum spells. No, this is the Spasian spell, sorry. It's just the Mega spell, which means improve. So let's sell this couple of ones because we don't really need them. We have them active now. Perfect. Can also sell the cure.
Please, look at my wares.
Cool. Thank you very much. So let's see what spells we have, because we now have access to a bunch of spells. So in order to actually activate the teleporter, we only need to do this. We badly need the movie spell. So let's check out our spells. We have Night Vision, which is Mega and Vista, which is improved sight. But I don't really like this effect, honestly. So yeah, sure, you can see in darkness, but I don't like the general effect of it, how it looks and how it feels. That's just me. What other spells do we have? We have the Dao spell, the Heal spell, which is Mega Vitae, Improve Life. We have the Dispel Field spell, Cure the effect of poison, a Confuse spell. I don't really want to use the Confuse spell. The Invisibility spell is Ni Vista. Ni means negate. And we're now technically invisible. And as you can see, it quickly drains our mana. What else do we have? We have the Incinerate spell. This is one of the best spells in the game. It's objectively so good. There are also a couple of hidden spells. Where's my spell book? This is the incinerate spell, and we have the mass incinerate spell, which basically mass incinerates everybody. An incinerate spell is very slow. It builds up, it turns the enemy red, and as it builds up, it basically blows them up. That's what the spell does. The reason why I wanted to go here was because I wanted to activate the teleporter to this area. So Mega and Spatium. And now we have one teleporter active. It's nice that it also has a transparent portrait of where you're going. So this is the gate to the city of Arx. We actually need to double click on it. And suddenly we have a very clever way of fast travel. I love it. I love how everything is thought out. Really cool stuff. Hey, Carlo.
Do you have anything to tell me about the rituals?
No, Shaegar. No news.
No news. Cool, cool, cool. Well, I think that's it for this episode. I mean, we found out a bunch of cool stuff. We now have to go to level 5, because on level 5 is where we're gonna get some significant upgrades to our character. And then we're gonna go to the yellow tulip. And on level 5 we can also start selling off all these pieces of paper we've been acquiring. There is a merchant that specifically buys them. What else? Spell-wise, we need... Yeah, I need to increase my casting skill, I think. Yeah, I think casting skill might be the next one on the list. There might actually be a new cutscene, if I remember correctly. Not sure exactly where. But in any case, I'm really happy with our progress. There was something I wanted to say about the spells, but it's eluding my mind right now. What the hell was that? Did you hear that? I think that's a ratman. That's a ratman. Oh yeah, one of the things that is gonna happen now is that ratmen are gonna start spawning left and right. And they're gonna try to kill us. Yeah, that's gonna be a thing from now on. What else? Oh yeah, hidden spells. I'm not sure if Ravitai. So this spell is actually called a harm spell. It's a spell that you can stack. You can stack it infinitely. And this basically does damage to everybody around you inside this circle. So as you can see, we have it stacked twice. And it's slowly draining our mana, so the more you stack it... So this is a hidden spell in the game. You don't actually have access to it. It doesn't appear in your spell book, but you can cast it. It's one of the hidden spells in the game, so it's really cool. This is in contrast with the Ni Vitae spell, which means drain life. We don't have the casting skill yet to cast it. But Drain Life is basically a vampirism spell. It drains your mana incredibly fast. It also drains the enemy of life. So now we have activated this teleporter for this level. Perfect. And we avoided taking damage, which is even better. And yeah, I think what I'm gonna do... I think we're gonna go to the Goblin Kingdom, to the Goblin Prison. We're gonna loot up everything that I left there previously. And then we're gonna go to level 5. We're not gonna advance the main story just yet. As I said, we kinda wanna make sure our inventory is very empty. There's also the clue to Oliver's treasure map on this level. Or I think it's a level above us. If I'm not mistaken. Let's see if can we jump down there? Yes, yes we can. Because there's a bunch of stuff I didn't loot over here. Not much. Just some weapons and stuff. Oh, hello. Now we can cast an incinerate spell on this guy to show you how it works. So the spell has been cast. You can see him growing redder. And then boom. He goes boom. But that is what's gonna happen. Our armor is actually pretty crappy. So that's why we're taking so much damage. But I'm gonna take advantage of this current situation to make sure I loot everything. Because yeah, I left a bunch of stuff over here. We can even sell these wall blocks. I think this led to level 2, where the yellow tulip is. I don't really want to go there just yet. But I do want to go to... Yeah, let's go to Oliver's clue. We can advance Oliver's treasure map up to a certain point. Hello. Bye-bye. I love this spell. Yeah, you can see how powerful magic truly is. Yeah, it's custom healing. And now we're out of mana. I love it. I love how the game pretty much offers you a bunch of tools on how to handle 100 different situations. And this is a good game design, in my opinion. It's very good game design. So did we get everything? Yes. We got everything from this area. Blacksmith's pliers. Oh, cool, cool, cool. So, yeah, our inventory is getting full very fast. Let's go to Oliver's thingy. Make sure we loot up everything. Perfect. So our mana regeneration is pretty slow because our ethereal link is very low. If we increase our ethereal link, we're gonna actually see the enemy health bar. Actually gonna be able to see how much health they have. It's not all that useful if you ask me. But the fact that we get higher mana regeneration means that certain spells we'll cast, such as the speed spell, or the life drain spell, or the harm spell, we can sustain those spells for longer, so that's gonna be a plus. Hello, Mr. Goblin. Okay, so we pretty much got everything from here. That's good. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Did this guy have a club or not? Perfect. So we can go to the next level. Actually use one of these candles as a torch. I way prefer torches than the stupid sight spell, because I don't really like that spell, to be completely honest. Don't really like the purple effect it has. If it would have a torch-like effect like this one, I think this light is very warm and very nice by comparison. So the next clue should be on this level. If I remember right, a bunch of goblins will have spawned. In this area. We don't really need a torch right now. So I think they... yeah. There they are. Hey, you! Bye-bye, you. Yeah, these guys are automatically hostile, so you don't... can't really help it. But they were just fishing. And they also killed a chicken. We just kind of interrupted them during their breakfast. So hidden area. Let's see what the clue says. Let's do one last thing before we... Second clue. See what cannot be seen in the chamber beneath the goblin prison. So I think the room in question, I think we need the reveal spell for this one. And I'm not sure we have access to the reveal spell. I'm hearing stuff. I just heard the rat man. Is he around here? So yeah, after a certain point in the game, you're gonna start hearing and seeing ratmen attacking you. So over here should be a hidden wall. You can only see through the reveal spell. Now, question is, do we have any spell that can actually help us in that sense? Let's find out. So the spell field, telekinesis, fireball, heal, night vision. I'm not sure the night vision is going to be all that helpful. Nope. So yeah, there's a secret wall over here, basically. But since we do not have access to the reveal spell, we cannot reveal the wall, and as such, we cannot progress the treasure hunt, unfortunately. I think we need a rune that we don't have yet. Not sure what the name of the rune is. This is Vitae. This is Cedric. I love that the voice actor just pronounces the names of the runes. And it's also in such a mystical and cool way. There's this area here. The beginning of the game that we couldn't access because we didn't have a pickaxe. An unstable wall. So let's use the pickaxe on the wall. What do we have over here? Might this be the clue to Oliver's treasure hunt? Let's find out. Let's use a shovel. Let's see if I'm right. Might not be right. No. No, I don't think this is the area. I don't see any notes. I don't see anything. I'm not even sure what this area was. What the purpose of this area was. I think this might be another clue later in the game for Oliver's treasure hunt. Yeah, I keep digging everywhere, but nothing happens. So yeah, this might actually be relevant later on. Oh, now I remember what this area was for. Yeah. You need the reveal rune to reveal something interesting for you. Yeah, now I remember. So the fact that we do not have that spell, it's a real kick in the balls. Anyway, I'm gonna see you guys in the next episode that will take us to level 5, which is the goblin camps and the rebel troll area. We're also gonna go to Gru and deliver to him the book from the outside world. It has pictures of the outside world, and he's gonna definitely enjoy that. We cannot actually open the book, so it doesn't have any pictures. It's just a simple quest item. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'm gonna see you in the next episode, where we will be going to level 5, give Gru a present, and yeah, good stuff. We're gonna do a bunch of stuff. We're gonna accomplish a bunch of things. I don't think we're gonna go to the yellow tulip just yet. But I think by going to level 5, we're gonna be given access to a couple of runes. That's gonna allow us to get the reveal rune and also the speed rune. that's gonna mean some upgrades. It's also gonna allow us to finish the game way faster. We get access to the Movies rune, the improved movement spell. So, and guys, feel free to drop a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. You can also support us on Patreon for free if you want. And as always, remember, the most important story in the world is your own. Cheers, guys and gals, and take care of yourselves.